Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I am Mohsin Mansoori. Today I am going to speak about how Visamo changed my life. I am working in DPS-Bopal as a basketball coach right now. Mm, How my journey begins at Visamo Kids. During 2003, I was in first batch of Visamo Kids in 2003. I like to thank you. I like to thank Visamo Kids for giving me the opportunity to study over there during this opportunity. Opportunity. Um, I like to thank Dikshit sir and Tariq uncle who came to take a IQ test which was held at near my village. Near, near my village during 2003. I was victim of 2002 Godra riots. My family was victim of riots, Godra riots 2002. And I like to thank all the volunteers and VT members of Visamo Kids who helped me to develop my all the necessary things. I like to thank all the volunteers and all the school teachers who helped me to grow up my to grow up my shed to grow up me. And the thing I like Visamo is that when we all used to sit together and study, play, and all that. Today I miss all that thing. Hi everyone. And the best thing I like at Visamo is we used to play together every time and study together. And during exam times we used to study at late nights, and on Sundays we never used to study. We used to go for playing outside behind the Visamo campus. Behind the Visamo campus. Mm. And I like to thank Ami ma'am and Asha ma'am who always support me. Whenever I need them, they always there with me. If I Good evening Bandita ma'am. Nirav sir, good evening. And I like to thank all those who have helped me during my schooling life and my schooling life and at Visamo Kids. And in Visamo Kids we always used to sit together and have fun at a time, and we used to discuss all the problems we face. I always share my problem with Ami ma'am and Asha ma'am. If they tell me to do this, I used to do that, and I was always obedient. Ami ma'am always used to tell me, Mohsin, ये करो वो करो ऐसा मत करो and all that. And on all Wednesday, on all Tuesday, Asha ma'am used to come, and sometimes we used to sit with her, and she used to talk with us. Everything used to talk her. Mm. And I like to thank all the guru mothers who take care like their children only. We never feel that we are missing our parents at Visamo Kids. During holidays and summer vacations, we always miss our Visamo Kids because we do not get that much opportunity that has at Visamo Kids. We don't have friends at home. We always when we go home we do not have so much friends because we are used to not stay over here at home. So we always miss Visamo Kids. We all used to wait for when we were going back to Visamo after vacations. And my parents were I like to thank all the members of Visamo Kids, behalf of my parents who supported me at Visamo Kids. So Visamo Kids. And I like to I wish to thank to Sudesh now for giving me opportunity to talk about your learn and experience at Visamo Kids. And I especially thank to Ami ma'am. Whenever we used to go for coach whenever we used to go for tournaments, she was always ready to send us. I always thank. She was always ready to send us whenever we need to go for tournaments. We used to say only, ma'am, we have to go tomorrow at this place. She always used to arrange all the things, and we never faced any problem while going for tournament. Sometimes, but she used to do something. She tried to do everything. Once I have an incident that at our match was cancelled, and then Parthiv sir called us, Vikram sir called us, you have to go in early morning of 5 o'clock at this place, and it was a selection. So we called Ami ma'am at 11 o'clock. She told, I will do something. Wait for 5 minutes. I'll talk to Kalu uncle, the driver of Visamo Kids. He was always there for us. He never said no. Early morning he used to take us for match on Sundays. Mostly our matches should be come on Sundays only. So he always ready because his Kalu bhai's off day was Sunday only. Then also he used to come with us for taking us for tournaments. Thank you Kalu bhai, Ami ben, for this support. Without support this cannot be achieved right now what I am. I like to thank DPS who always support me for my education and basketball. I never felt anything that I'm if I have a tournament I have gone anywhere, and if I miss anything, so I used to go my subject teachers. They always ready for me to teach whatever I have left, and they used to sit with me alone. If they always used to tell me to do step back Mohsin, I used to stay back for studying. I was not a very excellent child, but I was an average student at school. I have an incident in 12th standard. During I have a great during my 12th class. I have got only 37% in my pre-board exams. So generally principal sir calls everyone and every parents. And principal sir was first year in school only. So from my side, Ami ma'am and Asha ma'am came over there. So the principal called Asha ma'am first. She talked. Then principal sir called Ami ma'am. Then he called me, Mohsin, you come. Then I go in his chamber, and he told me to do what you're supposed to do. So he told me that now 2 months are only left for your pre-board for your boards. So study for 2 months only now. Then you will again play basketball, and don't stop playing basketball. Then what he said, you should focus more right now on exams, not on basketball. So he told me, he gave me some advices. You should study 10 hours in a day. If you're 24 hours, just study 10 hours. So I used to study 10 hours. Then he told me, focus on what you want in the life. Don't go over there and that. Make okay sir. Then after pre-boards and I have given the boards. Then I have called called me, how much percentage you have got. Ma'am, I told ma'am I got 70. She doesn't believe me. You got 73%. Then I told ma'am, yes, I got 73. And I like to thank principal sir for giving me such an I like to thank principal sir for supporting me for the basketball and education. And after 12 standard, I have done in a commerce stream from LJ, because I had done BCom from LJ. I never take support from my parents. I always used to call Ami ma'am, what should I do? She always support me. Sudesh ma'am always there. She used to talk, Mohsin, see, what you want to do, you do yourself. We will there. If you are lying back somewhere, just call us. So I go. This confidence was given by from Visamo Kids only. This cannot be helped without this. So I took admission in LJ college. So I start my college was in the morning session. In evening session I don't have any time. So Arjun sir called him, Mohsin, just come at my ground and you do practice some. Okay sir, I will come. So within after 2-3 months, I used to go every day. I used to go in the evening. Then I met Nirav sir and Arjun sir. So they told me, Mohsin, what you see now, you have to earn something for yourself. So what I do, so they given me opportunity to do coaching for a half for a smaller students, the younger ones of age 10 to 12. So they give me the opportunity to do work. So I was working with them. So I got very engagement with that. Then Nirav sir gave me the opportunity for doing summer camp at Udgam school. Udgam school in summer camp. So I have earned much money that I could pay my college fees during first year and second year. Then that in the third year, then I have got opportunity to work in a school called um, a DAV. For 2 months I have worked there just to take basketball classes during the school hours only. During the school hours only. So I used to go for a for a basic salary for a class. Then I have got the call from the Ananiketan Shilaj. So I have got full time work over there. Then I have given into a DPS school. Then I like to thank principal sir for giving me opportunity to work with DPS school for as a basketball coach. And I like to thank all my departments who have always there for me. And this could not be without support of Visamo Kids. And I always like to thank Munjra Puja Shop for giving me such a platform to work at there. So we always used to do everything, each and everything, and we have best time at Visamo that we have all the volunteers from different types. Some were coming for studies, so some were used to come and make a study. Some used to do a healing class. Some used to go for yoga sessions and all that. We have one of the special class for was Reiki class, which was done by Reiki Institute of it is in Bopal. So we used to work. They have given very much opportunity to do to do Reiki over there. And I like to thank all, and I like to show my gratitude towards the Visamo Kids for giving such a platform. Without your support, this cannot be held where I am today. And I always like to thank Anuja ma'am, Ami ma'am, who always used to speak me. They were always with me whenever I was not there in a proper manner. They always called me, Mohsin, come here. You are supposed to do at this time. You're this only. You're not supposed to go for playing and all that study. So today I used to study there for 2 hours. We always used to study. And today I am working as a basketball coach in DPS school. I am working with students. I used to teach them basketball from class 3 to 12. And I like to thank all those who have given me the opportunity to work with them. And Visamo gave many things like food, shelter, home. Without that, this is basic necessity which everyone need. And the shop is doing one of the great thing which students from underprivileged learning can do better at this stage also. Without that support, this cannot be helped. Thank you everyone for. Thank you everyone for giving me such a valuable time for listening me. I hope you enjoyed all this, what I shared my memories at Visamo Kids. And Visamo Kids. Thank you.